Alright, so I did 9K combined on Karelia, and I wanted to share that game with you guys. This one, it might be a little bit long. I'm going to try and fast forward as much as I can, guys, because I have so many videos. Like, I'm actually on the, I think, 17th video, so we just have one more after this, but just so many videos to bring you guys that I'm starting to, like, run out of time, even on my day off here. I like to start playing tanks. It's like the middle of the day already, but I'm going to show you this game, talk through it a bit, and we are going to fast forward when it's necessary. So coming up to this rock here, I'm already lit, right? So that would imply that it's likely someone out in the mid or something like that that spotted me, or maybe someone coming this direction. I'm going to go dark, wait like at least 15, 20 seconds, maybe more. And then what I'm going to do is poke out in this area, and you can see a tree gets knocked down here. So that would, I don't even think I saw this at the time, but that would be informative if I did see it, right? And M5 or 6Y or M200Y, whatever the heck these tanks, man. You guys know I am with these tanks, man. I don't know. Like, they just, it feels like they just keep going and going and going. M6Y is here. We're going to hit him, and then I think we get one more guy. Yeah, the BZ58. I'm going to take that shot, hit him as well, and this way we're eliminating some HP from these guys, so it's a little easier perhaps for my guys that are in the north to deal with these guys, right? And 583 damage for me. So eventually what I'm going to do is move to the lower area of this map, and the reason for it is because someone's pinging. The FE is telling me like the EBR shot me, so this is why sometimes I don't shoot people at the beginning of the game. I'll just spot. Because the EBR got fancy and shot the FE 4005 from this middle area, he now gave away his location because the FE is nice enough to go into the chat and say, yo, the EBR is out here. So now he moves over here, and the FE even said he's left side. Like, now he's telling me, like, he's literally giving me a lot of information as to where this guy is. I'm able to come out here, light this guy, and now he's in trouble. He's going to try and YOLO me. He's not trying to run away. He's just YOLOing me instead, which is interesting. So he's going to come and try and face me, and then I guess he might try and run away. But if I were him, I would have just ran away from the beginning, right? I feel like that's a much better thing to do. Like, you want to try and conserve your HP. And then the Model 75 comes out of nowhere here. So what I'm going to do is just poke safely behind this rock so I'm not getting whacked by any tank destroyers. Help clean him up, and now we're in a situation where we've won the hill, and I can actually advance to try and figure out where this EBR has gone. EBR is now running away completely. That's a better play on his part, I think. And now we have the advantage here because we've won the hill in the southeastern portion of this map, right? This is why winning the hill on this map is so important, man. And I tell you guys this a lot, but you want to win the hill because if you win the hill, then you have access to basically use this entire middle portion of the map. You just have to be cautious about people in the back here, but I'm able to come up and, you know, spot these guys that are poking here, and that's what you're able to do when you win this portion of the map. Now EBR is getting aggressive again. He's trying to spot the entire hill. This is actually a good play on his part. It's just very, very risky and probably not something I would do. But this guy is really trying to counter everyone to the best of his ability, and I can take shots at this guy. I like to try and keep this guy lit, but I can actually poke down here and get shots. I'm just concerned the Progetto is going to target me instead. So I do decide to do that, and I'm just going to stay safe behind this rock. I'll hit this guy like this, and then the FV hits the Progetto for like 1800, man. And I remember just typing in the chat like, dude, oh my god. Like, I'm just not used to getting this kind of spotting damage from one shot, right? Because I don't play a lot of tier 10s. So it was pretty crazy, man. It gave me a good laugh. And now EBR is YOLOing me here, and this guy is just very aggressive with this vehicle. I think he played well, man, but I'm just surprised he's still alive with the plays he's been making. And I guess that's what these tanks can do, man. So he dies there. He's a little too aggressive, and you know, I think, again, he lived longer than he probably should have, but people like to get really aggressive in those tanks, and that's why they're so bothersome, is because they're so fast, man, right? So now Object 263 is here. I'm lighting this guy. He's not blind firing me. I'm trying to just continue poking up and down, though, because I'm concerned he will try and blind fire. Getting a shot into the BZ58 as this guy is running away, and look at our combined already, guys. 2k damage, 4200 spotting visible, and eventually I'm going to start pushing into this team. We're going to get a little more aggressive here, and yeah, Karelia is just a pretty good map, man. It really is. Karelia is a good map for lights. It's not my favorite, but you can definitely have a good game on this map. with the light tank if you understand the map and know how to play it. So I'm now going to start. I'm thinking the BZ probably retreated all the way. I'm going to keep going back here, and then he appears here. So I'm just going to kind of use this little pocket here to deal with this guy for the moment. I think I bounce him here, or I actually hit the... Sometimes this will happen. You think you guys have aimed the shot well, but you'll hit the dirt, man. Like, if just a little bit of the reticle is aimed at the dirt, you can hit the dirt. So we just hit the dirt here. It's unfortunate. But the Minotauro and E3 are actually going to push into this guy, and they have very little issue. The E3 takes a shot, but that's about it. And then the 268 appears here. I know that this guy just fired. You can see him fire there, so now I'm just going to run after him. I'm going to try and take a shot, try and fool him a little bit, get behind him. He's turning on me. But the 268 doesn't have really good traverse, which is good. So when I run around him like this, the issue you usually have, and this has happened to me, and I remember Steel Guts talking about this in another video. If you overextend yourself, right? And I even talked about this in a wheelie. If you overextend yourself going this way, and you then have to back up, your backup speed is not very fast. That's when most tank destroyers that don't have turrets can beat you. Luckily, the 268 is just not fast enough to turn on me there, but this will happen with other tank destroyers that are a lot faster, man, especially if you're dealing with like E25s or something like that. They're like lightning quick. Cannon and Jagdpanzer turns pretty quick as well. Like those smaller light tanks, they can turn on you very quick. Effie is laughing about kill stealing. Like, I don't really care, man. If you want the kill, go for it. Like, as long as I'm getting spotting damage for it, it doesn't really matter to me. But he helped me out a lot in this game, so it's like, I don't care, man. Like, take the kill if you really want it. Leopard is poking me here. This guy is playing pretty well. He's a Hack 1 player, right? Like, all these guys are good. I used to play on for their clan, Hack 1 and Hack 3. So, now their Hack 3 clan, I think, is called, like, Racked or something like that. They have, like, I swear these guys have, like, 10 clans at this point. But he's trying to clean me up. I'm not going to let him do so. I'm not going to let that happen. I do bounce him here because it's just a weird angle that he has as he's kind of going back down. But the Minotauro is able to get the better of him there, and now we're able to put just one into the CC as the team cleans this guy up, and that's the game, guys. So fairly quick, actually. I know we fast forwarded a bit through this replay, but I hope you're seeing like what worked here and kind of what didn't work. Unfortunately, the Leo was able to really rip me apart here. And you know, when you're facing a really good player, especially someone that knows how to kind of stay hold down, even though the Leo doesn't have great, what do you call it, turret armor, it's like still, man, you know, when you're going against someone and you're hold down, it's still a lot harder to hit them because there's just a lot less tank, right? So this player was really good, and the lightweight can only do so much, man. You know, like you're still going to get whacked in the turret by like a Leo PTA. He'll go right through the turret. I believe this was his shot here, probably. And you just got to be careful, man. You know, but we were able to get one into him there. We ricochet another, and that's the game, man. I mean, there's not much else to go over. I think you guys can see exactly what I did here and why I did it. But I was just absolutely amazed by this score that we got here. And what's even more notable, again, I think, is the EBR 90. Like, the EBR 90 was very aggressive. I think we countered him properly, but I'm just surprised he lived that long. It's pretty crazy. So we win the South, lost the North, and this is why I feel like the South, or even Eastern portion of this map, is always better, man. Like, take this hill and you're going to be better off. That's my summary for Karelia. I think that's all I want to discuss. So let's get into the end plates, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. 3,599 damage. Let's see if we can get, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. 3,599 damage, 5259 spotting. We had one kill. It was a mastery for me in the lightweight. We'll go back to this one now. Our VZ55 had 6,100 damage. What did our FV do? 2,594. I actually thought he had more than that, but he got 4 kills. E3 did pretty well. Like, we had some good players, man. What can you say? We had good players, and I think we performed pretty well. This is my setup, guys. As always, CVS in the scouting slot. I think when I was trying to really 3-mark this thing, we were running it with Bounty low noise exhaust, but maybe not. I think I was working on the 3-mark here. I think we actually 3-marked it with the standard low noise exhaust, Bounty optics, and the CVS in the scouting slot. That's it, guys. I do have a pretty stacked crew on this thing, so just keep that in mind, and I'll show you guys a detailed report, and I'll let you guys go. So that's it. Actually made 26k with the premium. Got a lot of spotting in this game. It's a 10-minute game, and there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you can learn from it. I'll catch you for the next one. Take care. Bye-bye now.